What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, it's time to update my definitive PvP endgame tier list. Endgame meaning that it's not meant for beginners or mid-game players. So take note on that one. And also, tier lists are pretty much subjective. It varies from person to person. You may agree or disagree with me and it's fine. And also, it's all based on my opinions and by my playtesting with the characters. So just take it with a big grain of salt. So let us now begin. Also, I removed the 2-star and 1-star characters in this list. These are all just natural based 3-star characters because in endgame, nobody uses 2-star and 3-star characters anymore. Even if they might be some niche usage on them, unless you are simping for those characters, they are your favorite characters, then probably you might be using on them. But when it comes to meta or the most usage count of characters, you really don't see 2-star and 1-star based characters anymore in PvP, in Arena. So let us begin here. This one is arranged alphabetically. Let's start with Air. Air is PvE. Cheering is our God Chair, Great, Niche, and then PvE. God Chair are those characters that are deemed pretty much broken in PvP. Great, they are really great, but not really on the broken category. Niche, they might have some usage in PvP, but not to the point that they are meta game breaking or they are really good. And then PvE, these are characters that just excels in PvE but not in PvP. Akari. Excuse. Endgame, in Endgame, Akari is just a niche one. Why? Because she is not the same like the new character that we have that is also added into the tier list, which is Gnosis Nella. She can buff the unbuffable and defense reduction, which seems really good on paper, but she does not have something like a strip buff that can help her land her debuffs, unlike in the case of GNella, because immunity gears are pretty much everywhere in Arena also. So if your opponent has immunity gears or they have Monad Aba, because Monad Aba will just cleanse the debuff that Akari will be able to inflict to the opponent. So that is why before she is somewhat here, but with the addition of those characters, Monad Aba, and then with a lot of immunity sets, Akari is just going to be a niche one. But when her niche works, she's very strong. Alice is still great. I don't know why people are still not using Alice, because Alice is probably one of the most underrated character in the entire game because she's a day 1 player. I mean, day 1 character. Her kit is just good. It's just that nobody uses her. This Nella is nowhere found in Arena defense anymore, so that is the best counter to Alice, because she inflicts debuff, and when this Stella counters her, she's going to be dead. But right now in today's meta, I don't see any D Stella in Arena defense, so she is somewhat great in that regard because she can inflict, she can strip buff, which is a really good thing for an opener. She's very fast also, especially if you have her exclusive equipment. The only character that can outspeed her is Demi BL and Speed RNG. But aside from those two, she's very fast. She's on par with the regular Dalia. And her kit is just once you strip the buff, she will be able to inflict the unbuffable debuff. One thing that is lacking from Akari here, because they both inflict unbuffable debuff. But in the case of Alice, she can strip the buff first and then she can land the unbuffable debuff, which is a very strong kit, especially in PvP. So she is great here, but not really in the God Chair. Ame. Ame is still a great one. Yeah, especially if you're using a full mage team for arena opens. I'm talking about arena opens here. Arena defense, she sucks. Every character here sucks in arena defense. But in arena opens, Ame is still really good, especially if you combo her with the mage lineup. You can use that one as a what do you call this? Something like a hyper cleave team. Uh, she has this S3 to S1 transition, so she can attack twice in a turn. And that one is already a pretty good combination because she will already deal massive damage to that one. She can already delete one character with her S3 because it's very, very strong, especially if you build her with some really good gears. And then transition to S1 for more damage. That's all she can do. She deal massive damage, but there's no utility from her aside from her damage. Aste, PBE. No one uses Aste in PvP. Same with Beth. Bryn is great. Great. Around here. Bryn is, in my honest opinion, also something underrated. Because when she got previewed, her skills had got previewed, I thought that she's going to be sucked in arena. But I was proven wrong that Bryn is very, very strong in PvP, especially in arena opens. She has some utility aside from nuking the pack out of the team. Her S3 is a big nuke, but it will take some setup for you to be able to use that one. But she has some form of survivability to compensate for setting up her big nuke. She has a AoE team shield. She can dual attack on her S1 and also her S3, which is the nuke one. Even if the opponent has invincibility buff from Mon at Ava, she can just strip those and then nuke them out of the park. Yeah, she's very, very strong, but not really god tier. Charlotte is still very, very good, especially right now that we have GNella. She's a very, very strong opener because she not only buffs but also pushes the priority of mages. And if you can push the priority of mages, and then priority push is very, very strong in arena because getting the turn first or getting your character turn first before your opponent makes it that the opponent will not be able to do anything. Very, very strong. Still not OP, but still great. Christina is niche. Why niche? Because you only gonna be putting Christina if you only want to tank and save your niche, your squishy character. That is our main role in PvP, to tank and soak damage with the Charmer's Necklace. Yeah, that is from my experience, that is what I've seen from people using Christina. It's just to mitigate some damage for their squishy characters. But other than that one, that is her main role. So that is why she is a niche one. Oh, we have here Dalia. I think I can put Dalia in the god tier. Yeah, she's very, very strong. Especially in today's meta where there are a lot of G Dalia in arena defense. And also, she is also somewhat a really good combination with the new GNella. Lots of massive debuffs. She can strip, she can freeze. Very fast also, very fast character. I think she belongs to the god tier. This is one of the changes in my PvP tier list. Both in arena defense and arena open, she's very, very good. Especially if you don't know how to counter against Dalia, you're going to be in a surprise. So yeah, but there are some counters to them. Not everyone is invincible in this game. Even if they are in the god tier, there are still some counters to them. So, but their kit, by their usage, they're still considered god tier because their kit is broken. The Aste is great. Not in the god tier anymore. Yeah, not in the god tier anymore. Very few people I've seen using the Aste anymore, especially in arena defense. She kind of fell off. yeah, she kind of fell off in my honest opinion. Still great, but not really god tier anymore. Her damage is still top tier, but I just don't find her that much too good anymore. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe she's still here, but I'm basing this one based on the amount of usage of these characters, the way I see them in Arena. I play Arena daily, maximum maybe 15 to 20 fights per day. So yeah, the Aste kinda fell off in our server. Maybe in different server, maybe she is still god tier. But in our server, I just don't see her be doing that much. Demi Drakan still god tier. Yeah, still god tier. Although you can easily defeat Demi Drakan if it's just that if you know how to use Demi Drakan and if you know how to counter, you will be able to counteract to Demi Drakan. But in the hands of especially whale OP players, Demi Drakan is a god. Yeah, Demi Drakan is a god, especially in the top tier of the rankings in our server. There are a lot of Demi Drakans there, which is a very very monstrous Demi Drakan, very very strong. What makes her very strong? She can act really really fast with her priority pushes, and also she can delete one character. And once she deletes one character with her skill tree, she sends them to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, they will not be able to revive because of the extinction attached to her skill set. Very, very strong with HP scaling. And since she's HP scaler, her HP is going to be really, really high. So she's very, very tanky also, very sturdy. She can provide shields to your team, which are also very, very tanky. Just god tier. But you want her to be 6-star. Yeah, but since we are talking about endgame PvP Charlies here, these are considered at their max transcendence. This Nella already fell off in my honest opinion. Very, very slow. Even if you put her some really maximum speed sets, it will hamper her damage. Not only that one, she's still very slow in that regard. Still a great character, but I don't really see much this Stella plays in our servers. Just like the Aste, they fell off. Demi Blada is still pretty dominant. I might be putting Demi Blada here. One thing that surprised me yesterday when I was playing Arena, there was a top tier player in our server that I fought, and he's using what do you call this, a immunity Demi Blada. Yeah, immunity Demi Blada. I was really taken aback. Very very strong, and that one can one shot a lot of characters already if you build her right. Yeah, very strong. Since she is a ranger, she has natural base speed that is already pretty high, and you just need to improve her damage. And with the immunity set also, she has a lot of buffs on that one. When I fought that player, I was really taken aback and I was really surprised, but I got wrecked just by Demi Blada alone. Very very strong. That is a different build for Demi Blada because why immunity set? If you put immunity set on Demi Blada, she cannot get the preemptive shield skill from Monad Ava. That is one of the reasons why she is she's fully utilizing the immunity gear to avoid getting sealed by Monad Ava, and because her skill 2 will get sealed if she got the skill from Monad Ava. And also her skill 3, if she uses her skill 3 with seal skill debuff, she will be able to get countered by counter attacks, by agile response, by revenge. Only her skill 2 is not counterable. So that is the main reason why immunity gear on Demi Blada is very very strong, that I was really taken about during yesterday's match. Diyan, PBE. Drakan, PBE. Yeah, they are just very, very strong in PBE. Edelweiss might be good in PBE. I don't know. I think Edelweiss needs a rework. Yeah, I think Edelweiss needs a rework. She's not that really good in PvP. Eliza. Eliza can be niche. Bleed debuff is very, very mid in PvP. Yeah, it's very, very mid. But she has some uses because she can strip buff. If you need a stripper, then that is her only niche. She's very strong also. I mean, she's very fast because she is a ranger. So, that is going to be her main niche. Just an opener to strip buff. If you're lacking the likes of Demi BL or even Dalia, Eliza can do the job of stripping, or maybe you don't have Alice. That's her main niche. Stripping the buffs on the opponent. Epsilon. Oh man. I think Epsilon is already pretty niche. She fell off. She already fell off since it's very easy to counter Epsilon. You just don't want to do AoE attack. Very, very easy to counter. She's probably going to be really good in RTA though, but we're not talking about RTA here. We're talking about regular arena. So yeah, I think she's just niche character here. Eternal, PBE. Fatal also might be really good in RTA, but right now in today's arena, she's not usable. PBE though, she's very, very strong. Same with Francesca. Very strong in PBE. Oh, we have a new gadget here. The new festival character, GNella. Oh my god, she's very, very strong. Stupidly busted character. No pun intended, man. Her debuffs are very annoying to fight against, especially if you get outsped. Yeah, it's been a speed battle in arena right now in today's meta with her addition because once she lands her debuffs, it's already pretty game over. Yeah, she inflicts stun, she inflicts increased cooldown, she inflicts unbuffable, that is uncleansable, which is very, very strong. She's just there to make your life pretty hell. Yeah. Very strong. That's all that I can say about her. I've already made a guide about her very recently, so you might want to check that one out. Dalia is also very, very strong. But with regards to these two, I think GNella surpasses Dalia in a way that because GNella is the counter to Dalia. Yeah, one of the counters to Dalia is GNella. She's not going to be doing her thing if she gets stunned. She's just going to be dead by the time you notice it. Unbully can be niche. Just like the role of Christina, she might be your main tank to mitigate some damage. But other than that one, yeah, just niche. Iota can be a great pick in arena. Especially in arena defense, not so much because with GNella around, her immortality buff will just get removed. So she will be one-shotted. But if you can use her in arena open, she's still pretty good in arena opens. Just like Anne here. Very, very strong and also can do some nasty debuff, especially if your opponent uses invincibility proponent Eva and you use her skill tree. She will just inflict stun on the opponent 2 turns. 2 turn stance is already pretty good. Very, very strong. Canon is still great. Yeah, not a god tier, but great character. Very, very strong also. Can one shot a lot of squishy characters. Can also do some nasty damage with her counter attacks. Also very, very tanky because she scales with defense. Still a very strong character. Not in the god tier anymore. Kappa is niche, but she's a very strong niche character here. Uh, this one is assuming that the opponent is using something like Mayne or any tanky squishy or tanky water characters. She can one-shot them and then follow it up with some minor damage from her skill 1. But still, I mean skill 2, but still she's still a niche character in my honest opinion. I haven't used my Kappa since we've gotten the likes of something like for a long time now. I haven't been using my Kappa. I only use her when I see some melee on the arena defense, but yeah. Niche. Probably Kuro might be also a niche. Maybe Yunan can enlighten me how good Kuro is, because I know Yunan from global server uses Kuro, but I cannot make her work. Especially in today's meta, she's really hard to make it work. She's still some she has this very unique buff reversal or something like that. But I don't really see how to fully utilize Kuro. Maybe it's just skill issue on my side. Maybe some players will be able to enlighten me how to use Kuro effectively. But yeah, I'm not a Kuro enjoyer. Laplace, PBE. Niche 1, Leo. If you're lacking some Monad Aba and if you want to use some protection or invincibility buff, Leo is your man. But that's his only main niche. Maxi, PBE, Maxwell. Where will I put Maxwell? Maxwell has this kind of niche buff that maybe I will be putting Maxwell on the niche 1 because he can buff your mages. He can buff your mages damage. So if you're using a hyper mage team like Ame and not in Iota in your main DPS, she can buff those damage or even Diaste. She has the passive skill that can boost the damage of your mages. Probably that's going to be his main niche. Oh, Mayne. I'm sorry, Mayne, but I'm going to be putting you in the niche 1. Mayne already fell off. With the addition of Nella, Nella already power creeps her in the PvP. Because of her, even though her revives are still strong, I think her main niche now is going to be the speed imprint. If you really need this, if you want to fight against a speed versus speed, you might want to be including Mayne on your team for that plus 10 speed on your character for you to have a high percentage of getting the first turn. That is going to be her main niche now. Probably Dian also. Dian can also be a speed a niche with the speed imprint, because these are the only two characters that has speed imprint on their transcendence skill set. So if you want plus 10 speed on your character, you might want to be putting one of them, and that is going to be their main niche in PvP. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm going to be using Mayne or something like that, for trying to get the advantage of getting the very first turn. Mero. Mero is PvE. No one uses her in PvP. Monad Aba, the best unit in the entire game. Still the best unit in the entire game in my honest opinion. No questions about this one. Can deal damage with her dual attacks. Her dual attacks is pretty OP because it's a dual attack that has another dual attack. Yeah, two characters will be attacking alongside her. Very strong. And invincibility buff. She can cleanse debuff. She can inflict shield skill on the opponent, especially preemptive shield skill when 6-star. And also, speed buff on your team. Very, very strong, very, very OP. She can also heal. She can put some auto revive on your team. Very, very OP. Gadger. Yeah, the best unit in the entire game, period. Nella is also, no, Nella also belongs here. Nella also belongs here in the Gadger. Why? Uh, Not only she makes broken characters more broken, she herself is also already a broken character. Can revive, very tanky, high priority push, uh, can give AP to your teammates, some really nice heals, very very strong, both in arena offense and arena defense. Very very annoying to fight against, especially if you pair her with Monad Ava. Very very deadly. All of this Nella here are just godly. Yeah, very very strong. Oh, Nova. Nova already fell off. I'm just gonna be putting Nova in the PBE tier list. PBE here. Notia is still great. Notia is still great. If you combo her with Demi BL, still very strong. But that one is using something like a different kind of gear setup. But still, when she works, she will still deal pretty much a huge damage. Especially if you combo her with Diblada, Notia, and then Roxy combo. Those three alone can already wipe out the entire field. Those three alone can already wipe the entire field. Oh, Summer Regina. I'm gonna be putting Summer Regina in PBE. I don't see anyone uses Summer Regina in PvP, both in arena offense and arena defense. I've been paying attention to my battle records to see if there are people who attack me with Summer Regina, but nope. No one uses Summer Regina in our server. So yeah, there's that. Regina is great. Yeah, I've been using Regina a lot, especially in my arena opens. She has some kind of protection against the likes of Canon, because usually if your Regina is a very high attack, she will be countered by Canon if you inflict some critical hits to the opponent, or even the opponent inflicts some critical hits. Canon will activate her skill 2, and she will target the one that has the highest attack, which is something like Regina, for an instance. She has some protection against those. She has some 2 hits protection, 2 attack protection at the start of the battle, which is a really good survivability for your Regina to survive, which is good. Yeah. Oh, we have here the new character, Ray. I will be putting Ray in the Great one. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with Ray. I've been using her a lot to delete a lot of annoying healers like Nella and Monad Ava. She's very strong. You just need to make a right setup for her to set her up. But yeah, she's very, very strong. Very, very, really nice to use. A very refreshing one to use in arena because she is a single target, not a cleaver. Single target nuker. She can delete one healer like Nella and Monad Ava, and then she will follow it up with another attack that can probably delete something like Dalia or any annoying opponent that is giving you some trouble. Very, very strong. I've already play tested her. Oh, we have here Rona. Rona, where will I put Rona? I think Rona is still a niche one. It's just that she does not do critical hits. Something that I think those characters really need a buff if they are a heavy strike user. Heavy strike user are somewhat niche. But yeah, I don't think she's going to be really good in PvP. I might really need some more. I think no, no. For now, I'm just be putting Rona in niche. Rin, not so good anymore in PvP. So yeah, just going to be putting her in PvE here. Roxy. Roxy is somewhere around here. Very, very strong. Probably I will be putting her around here. Yeah. I've been using Roxy a lot in my Hypercleave team. He deletes the team very, very fast. Especially, I'm going to be showcasing how to defeat GNella in my future videos. I'm gonna be featuring Roxy there. Very, very strong. Very nice cleaver. It's just that she's really OP in Arena Opens. If you can utilize her, she's very easy to utilize. She has this her own increase in priority that makes her get the turn really, really fast also. So, your opponent will not be able to do anything. Yeah, very strong. Proven, tested. I've been using her a lot. Great. Great character in PvP. Siren, PvE. Sigma. If there is a trash one, I can probably put her in the trash tier. But let's just put her in the PvE here. We have Seasonal Tamamo. I think Seasonal Tamamo is a great one. Especially if you have her at 6-star. But if you don't have her at 6-star, she's just going to be good in PvE. I don't have her at 6-star, so I cannot test out if she's in the God tier category here. But from what I've heard, she's just okay-ish. She's just great in Arena. Yeah, just great. Probably around here. Probably around here. Yeah. To everyone who has a 6-star season ng Tama, you can probably enlighten me on whether she's broken or not. In PvP, in PvP. Ooh. Stella is only PvE in my honest opinion. She already fell off in PvP since the evasion nerf. If evasion was not nerfed, she's probably going to be in the great tier category. But since evasion already nerfed to oblivion, yeah, just a PvE one. Steropy is niche. Because I've seen our top player in Arena uses Steropy against me, using her as an attack, as an Arena Opens character. I still haven't talked to Bongkai how he uses Steropy, but I think she's very niche in that regard. But I'm going to be having to ask our #1 player how he uses Steropy. But now I'm gonna be putting Steropy in the niche category here. Tamamo, PvE. Tamara, still great. Very, very strong. Probably around here. Yeah. Very, very strong opener. Very strong buffs. Very strong debuffs. Yeah, she's just a complete package, but not really in the broken anymore. Still a really, really good one. Valentine, still a good opener. Especially now with the addition of Ray. They work well with each other. She buffs and then she pushes the priority of Ray. Very, very strong. Even if she is a day 1 character, still she beats the hands of time to be still standing strong. Really, really nice. Yeah. We have here Veronica can be niche, just like the other tanks here. If you want to be soaking some damage, she might be usable, and also she can strip buff with her skill tree, but she's very, very slow. Blada, PvE. Yeah, she's not usable in PvP. So yeah, these are my definitive PvP endgame tier list. Take note that these are all natural base 3-star character. I did not include 2-star and 1-star natural characters here because in endgame nobody uses them. Well, there you go, guys. I think that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.